Go. So I want to thank everybody for being with us today, and I really appreciate the joyful, grateful spirit that we hear in everyone's voice, in spite of the heat and the humidity and all the other things that we experience. There's a sense of joy that's coming through. It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive at this time and in this place. It's good to be here. So let's take this into our opening treatment, which is today's service is really all about discovering the part I play. Why am I here? What importance am I to the universe or to God? And with a sense of joy and curiosity and playfulness, we wish to discover and express that. So let's come together and recognize that this thing, whatever this thing is that we call God, it is omniscience. It is omnipotence. It is omnipresence. It is more than the mind can grasp. As the Upanishads say, that which is beyond thought, but from which thoughts come. That which is beyond words, but from which words come. The ineffableness, O unknowable one. Something that the intellect is not capable of dealing with, but yet it is. And it is in its magnificence, it is in its splendor, it is in its glory, it is. We look at the images from Hubble and we see this vastness that boggles the mind. We can describe it in terms and pretend we understand them, but what is a billion light years? Wow, how great it is, how great it is. And it has created each and every one of us out of itself, not as an afterthought, but as a deliberate act of creation. It has created us out of itself for a very specific purpose. It is mindful of us. It knows every hair on our head, every bone in our body, every cell, every organ, every tissue, everything about us. It has created with due diligence, with a deliberateness, with a knowing, for a purpose. For a purpose. So today we accept our spiritual nature. Today we accept our place in the universe. Today we accept the great purpose for which the divine has created us, that it might experience its life in a new, in a unique, in a wonderful, in an awesome way, in us, as us, and through us. Today we declare our intention to use our intellect, our mind, to use our ability to choose and to decide and to direct our own thought and to control our own thought, to keep it from wandering, for the purpose of discovering just how magnificent God is. In every baby that smiles, in every blade of grass, in every animal, in the great whales, in our pets, in all of life, in the galaxy, in the universe, in all of its grandeur, in the cosmos spread as far as we can see and then beyond what we can see. All of this the divine has created out of itself and is experiencing again uniquely as us. So we release and we let go of every and any idea that says we are only human. We release and let go of every and any idea that might say, in this vastness, we are insignificant. And we recognize that we are a very important part of God's creation. We are the point in consciousness where the divine has individualized itself to express itself as us and through us. The I that I am is the I am. The self with a capital S that I am is the very life of God expressing itself through me and as me. I'm grateful for this opportunity to come together today and to feel with my heart, to feel with my emotion, to feel with my intuitive knowing that all of life is for me. None of life could ever be against me. And I am dedicated to the purpose of discovering the magnificence of the divine in me, as me, around me, and through me, so that the divine may celebrate itself anew as me. I know that there's a power in the universe that responds to our creative thought. That power is creative mind, and it moves and flows through the channel our thought creates for it. This word is our movement in thought that causes creative mind to produce a greater opening in our consciousness and in all consciousness, through which it now pours its blessings. The blessing of us awakening to the spiritual magnificence of what God is and what it is doing through us. We release this treatment to that perfect law, the law that responds to our word, the law by which it is done unto us according to our belief, knowing so certain that all of this and more is done, and that we are simply awakening to it, that we say together, and so it is.